Hey everyone, welcome back to Carrie's Thrifty Farmhouse. If you like decorating on a budget, you're in the right place. I'd like to start out by thanking my existing subscribers, and if this is your first time here, be sure to introduce yourself in the comments below so we can connect. Today I'm excited to participate in another collaboration challenge, and the theme is one of my very favorite things, trash to treasure thrift flips. Yay! The hosts today are Sonia from Domestic Diva DIY and Sandra from the Schwowin's Nest. They're both really experienced DIYers, so I love following them because I have so much to learn. I'll link their channels in the description box below, as well as a link to the playlist, so be sure to check out their channels and then follow the playlist to see what everyone else that participated in the challenge came up with. Well, I decided I've spent too much time decorating the inside of our house, so today I'm creating a snowman family for our front porch. And it's a true trash to treasure flip because the snowmen are made from fence pieces that a neighbor left out on their curb. If you enjoy this video, I'd love for you to like, comment, and hopefully subscribe so I can grow my channel. So with all the formalities out of the way, let's get started. So as I mentioned, these are fence pieces that a neighbor put out at the curb. They're about 5 feet tall and made of thick plastic. The first step was to give them a good cleaning, and most everything wiped right off. And I guess the rest can just give my little snowmen some extra character. I wanted to have a dad, mom, and 2 boys, just like our own little family. So I marked up some lines and my very helpful husband cut them to size. Next, I glued them together using a combination of hot glue and E6000. The hot glue provides immediate hold, but the E6000 bonds over time and provides a longer lasting hold. The fence pieces were tongue and groove style, so it was really easy to add the glue inside the groove and then press the other piece in. I started with hats for our snowmen. I let my youngest son weigh in on whether he wanted the dad's hat to match the boys' hats, and he said yes, so that's what I did. I scored these red and gray plaid lounge pants at our local thrift store for $2, and the extra bonus is that they're Buckeye colors, and we live right next to Ohio State University, so I always pick out prints to show our Ohio pride. One of the pant legs fit perfectly around the snowman, so I just cut the approximate size I needed and set the rest of the pant leg aside. I also got a black fur scarf from the Dollar Tree to use as trim for the dad's hat. I thought that was a fun way to set him apart a little. I just glued both the fabric and the trim down with hot glue. Next, I stuffed a couple plastic grocery bags in the top of the hat so that it wouldn't flop over, and secured the top with a ponytail holder. I used the rest of the pant leg for one of the boys' hats, but because this hat wasn't going to have the fur trim, I ran some hot glue along the edge and folded it over so that it looked like a finished seam. Then I put it at the top of the snowman, glued it down with hot glue, stuffed it, and secured it with another ponytail holder, and then repeat those steps for the second boy snowman. Next, it's time for Snow Mommy. I've had this infinity scarf I picked up at the thrift store for a while, just waiting for the perfect project for it. It's a really pretty knit material with winter whites and wheat colors, and a tiny bit of sparkle to the yarn. I glued it down in the front and back and then cut off the excess. I also glued down the cut edges to ensure they wouldn't start to fray or unravel. Finally, some stuffing and another ponytail holder to secure it. Then I added a dark red flower from a floral pick I got at the Dollar Tree. I thought it was the perfect way to give her a little extra embellishment but still coordinate her with the rest of her family. It's like they're getting ready for a perfect little family portrait session. Next, it's time for the faces. I used larger Gatorade lids for the eyes and made sure to add some lashes to the mom. It's funny because that's the opposite of how it is in real life. My husband and boys all have thick lashes and I'm the one that doesn't. But I guess Snow Mommy gets to live her best life while I have to fake it. I freehanded the carrot noses and made each mouth slightly different. You'll see I made each boy's smile a little crooked. I thought it was a fun way to set them apart without requiring much artistic talent. I just used black acrylic craft paint for the eyes and mouths, and I didn't realize I had orange paint, so I spent a bunch of time trying to mix my own orange color, which was a big fail. It was just way too pinky, but it ended up being a happy accident because I was able to use the failed paint mixture as the rouge for Mom's cheeks. While I was looking for colors to help turn my pink orange, I found actual orange paint, so there you go, win-win. The last thing to add was scarves. I just cut more loops out of the lounge pants and used more glue to create finished seams. I did have to be strategic with some of the existing seams that cross through the fabric, so some of the scarves don't go all the way across the back. I didn't mind that because I knew they'd be propped up against a wall and no one would see them. I used one longer piece to go across the front and around the edge to the right, and then glued a shorter piece around the edge on the left and tied them together in a knot. Then I just glued down the strands where I liked them and we were finished. And here's our little family of snowmen in our front planter box, and well, I'm in love. I really think this may be my favorite project yet. I'm really wishing I had more pieces because these would make fabulous gifts for friends and family. I guess that's the only drawback to trash to treasure or thrift finds. There isn't an endless supply. This would be really easy to duplicate with scrap wood though, so don't let your lack of fence pieces stop you. Thanks for joining me today. If you found me from the Trash to Treasure playlist, I'd love for you to stick around and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I upload future videos. I have lots more in store for this holiday season, and I'm already thinking about pieces that will help you transition into winter and spring. So keep your eye out for those. See you next time. Bye.